Hey y'all, happy Memorial Day. Now I want to talk about when people cheat in relationships, especially being married, when you married to the government makes me know the difference, okay? It means nothing to me. When you're married, that means I'm talking about living up under the same roof for some years and that means that you share a spiritual growth together, not the government. But now when you step out and cheat, when your significant other gets ready to leave you, why y'all fall apart so bad? You're out there cheating and you're doing what the hell that you want. But when we get ready to leave, you motherfuckers want, well, don't leave me. You act like you're dying and everything. Stupid. Okay, y'all, please like, follow, and share the video. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Okay, check this out. I got a story for you. Now, I left my ex husband a couple of times before I left him for real. You know how we do that warning? I'm going to leave you, and then we'll leave for a couple of days or something like that, and then we'll go back. Yeah, I did that. I left his ass on, I left him on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day. What did he do? What didn't he do? What didn't this fool? Oh my God, what didn't he do? He did everything except for put his hands on me physically. I, every abuse is abuse. So now this guy, I waited to Thanksgiving, and he wanted to wait until any time to just mess up. I waited till Thanksgiving. You know what? I packed all my shit. I put everything in the car, and I put all the food because I went out and bought like $300 worth of food, and yeah, I put it all in my car, and I took it out to my mother's house and I put it in her freezer. And I was just tired of him. I mean, he wasn't just only a cheater. He was a type of cheater that'd go out and cheat and then come back home mad. What the fuck? I said, "Oh no, nigga, you gonna make me kill you." I said, "I don't care what you doing. I don't care." I said, "I'm already dealing with a whole woman coming and following me. Oh yeah, somebody that he was engaged to with, yeah, following me, coming to my house when she wanted to. The police was being called and this and that. It was just too much drama with this fool, and so he would come home and mad with whatever. And so I packed up everything. I went out there and I said I stayed for gone for about 3 or 4 days, and then I had came back. I said, you know what? I said, bro, I'm talking to you. He was hooping and hollering. Maybe if after 4 days, Marcella, please, please. I was like, okay, then you know what? I'll come back. I came back. I talked to the brother. I said, look, I even went this far. I said, I have something down in the basement that I want to show you, bro. I took him down the basement. I said, "Look, you see this TV? I mean, this table." I said, "Now this box has my table in it for my new apartment. If you keep on fucking up, I'm gonna go into my new apartment." I said, "And you know what? This your last strike, bro. One more time, and I'm gone." Oh yeah, it was a one more time, a one more time, shortly after that. He said, okay, okay. You know what, y'all? I was talking through this nigga. I was talking through this brother. Okay, through him. When I was talking to him, he was just like, there was no emotion, no nothing. But check this out. Fast forward right quick. The day that I left his sorry ass, he was on the floor, hooping and hollering, crying. The day, not the day I walked out the door and sitting like permanently. Okay. This was, okay. Anyways, I had to call the police to so that I can get, because he was all hooping and hollering and stuff like that and running around the house crazy and shit. I wanted to make sure that I had some backup, so I called the police. And police gets there. This man falls down on the floor, hooping and hollering and crying. He grabs the police officer's shoes. Ah, ah, ah. Please talk to her. Tell her not to leave me. On the ground, holding on to the man's leg. The man looked down. He said, oh, Jesus, please let my feet go. Please. He said, I cannot make her stay with you. I cannot do it. He said, I'm not going to even try. Ah, you know what? But see, he was emotionless when I was warning his dumb ass. Why do y'all do that shit? Why do y'all do that dumb shit? Why? Disrespectfully, of course. I'm so serious. Like, follow, and share the video. If someone means that much to you, and I was telling a friend this earlier today that's going through something with his wife. I said, if that woman means so much to you, you are going to need to want to sacrifice some of your hoish ways for her. That's what you're going to need to do. You're going to have to step back up out of your hoishness and say, which one matters to me the most? Is it her, or is it everything out in the street that is no good for me? It might be a little bit too late for him, and it might not be. I hope it's not. I don't wish bad luck on for nobody, but I truly hope that it's not. But like I told him, who wants to be crowded with bullshit? Nobody does. If you got a man or a woman that's crowding you with bullshit and brings you nothing but pain and unhappiness, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Why are you still there? Life is good and it's way too damn short to be around something like that to corrupt your life for what? All right, y'all. Please share the video. I will be back this evening. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please share the video. Y'all have a good holiday. Be safe.